Yo, YouTube. What's the word, y'all? Lock in, man. It's your boy Moonbound Blunt signing back live. Yo, I got something special for y'all. Market's pumping, Dogelon Mars pumping. But listen, it's still cheap. I hope you held on. Don't sell yet. We still, I'm pretty sure we're still cheap. We're still in the still cheap zone. These are the levels you want to accumulate. I'm trying to tell you, these are the levels you want to accumulate and you want to hold. But without further ado, I'm glad to be here. What a time to be alive. But let me break it down. This is for the newcomers. Get comfortable. Pull up a chair because I understand you might not know everything. So I try to break it down into simplest terms. That way you can understand things and actually have some conviction for you buying, because I just don't want you to just to buy Dogelon Mars because, oh, I'm so hyper to get rich, or I just want to buy Dogelon Mars. You should want to know what you're buying. That way, if you wanted to tell a friend or a loved one or even a stranger, you can actually break it down. You can actually break it down for them too, and you could put them on one or two things. Nah, I mean, but yeah, let's get into it though. So Fear and Greed Index 73. We're in greed. We're in greed. It's looking good. It's looking good right now. So Bitcoin is still at 76K. Ethereum broke 3 racks. Ethereum ETH is up to $3,000 per token. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see what Bitcoin looking like though. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, this is the start of the super cycle. This is nothing, y'all. All right, so Bitcoin is taking a dipper to the downside. All right, all right. But we did have a little pump to 77K. All right, so we didn't break going to 80K, but I feel like we're cooling off to go higher because considering the movement. Let me see. Yeah, that's a nice little plateau. I don't that that is stable. Like that is stable growth. It jumped out. It jumped out of the consolidation range, and now is this the tip of the banana? Is this the tip of the banana zone? Y'all see this shit, bro? This shit crazy. Yeah, man. Let's go over to the. Let's go to our favorite dog. All right, Dogelon Mars up 9% on the day. Not bad, not bad. Let me see what it's looking like. All right, it's taking a cool off like Bitcoin. All right, that's cool. I respect it. Now let me see in the weekly though. Yeah, I like that. I like how that went up. It had a spike, came down. We didn't go all the way back down to these low levels. We actually climbed some more, went up. Yeah, we've been, and then we had it. Yeah, we did something that looked like this up here. Now we're going to consolidate some more. Yeah, we are entering the banana zone. The super cycle has started, y'all. The super cycle has started. Um, Let me show you a couple more things. Let me show you a couple more things. So y'all already know that Elon Musk, owner of SpaceX, is going to Mars within the next like decade. You feel me? Everything should be perfect within the next decade. That's cool. We're all going to be alive for that. So SpaceX founder CEO Elon Musk has announced that the company aims to start launching Starship missions to Mars in 2026. These initial missions will be uncrewed, designed to test the reliability of landing safely on Mars. If these test flights are successful, the first crewed missions could begin early as 4 years later. So 4 years after 2006, that says 2030. Cool. It's 2004. So yeah, we all gonna be alive for this. We all gonna be alive for this. My advice is to like try to get into Dogelon Mars before everything is perfect and up and running. And you shouldn't only want to buy into the green. You know what I mean? Because right now we're in the like everything is in the testing stages. Like he has to get rockets to be able to link together to give each other fuel. Like, know what I mean? I just hope he uses like a some type of locking laser locking magnet system type of shit, because as much power you put into the magnets, the magnets be strong as hell. Like, nah, I mean, or maybe like one ship is just designed just to refuel ships. Like one ship is just designed like some type of female and male connection system. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he gonna figure it out. Nah, I mean, he Elon. I mean, just brainstorming with my guy over here. But yeah, like you feel me? Like, we are a collective. You feel me? We're together in this. You feel me? We're just trying to advance as a civilization. And me personally, I'm just going to try to do my job and try to, put you on a play that's actually going to move, that didn't start moving yet, that didn't really move yet to its parabolic phase. And I'm going to tell you about that later in the video. Let me go over here. So I asked Google, is Dogelon Mars interplanetary currency? Pretty much space money. Dogelon Mars is a meme coin projected that is positioned itself as interplanetary currency of the future. Of the future. The future is upon us, and we're going to be alive for the future. We're going to be alive for it. Buy now, work now, do what you can now. We work hard now. That way later on in life we can make power moves and actually live the lives, that we want. At least grow into our new selves. I'm not gonna say like that's a bad because that's like projecting my. It's like I'm over. It's if I say live the life I want, that means I'm not living the life I want right now, and that's not true because and that's not true. Growing into our new selves, evolving. That's all we're doing here. We're just evolving as human beings to be as smart as possible, strong as possible, productive as possible. That way, those good gene traits go into our children and we could keep the cycle going because we got a lot to fix. And with President Trump in office, we got a fresh start. Nah, I mean, and with Dogelon Mars, if you missed, like, nah, I mean, if you missed it, like, if you missed, like, Dogecoin and Shiba, might as well buy some Dogelon Mars. Like, you should have that energy. Like, what if Dogelon Mars actually goes to $1 type of time? Also, I want to bring something to y'all. So y'all probably hear like this household name. It's they're called Vanek. So me, you see it all the time. You hear Vanek, you hear BlackRock, Vanek, BlackRock, but you already know Microsoft because you use them every day. But you don't know who Vanek is. Like, you know what I mean? You just don't know. So I said, who is Vanek? U.S. asset managers. Again, United States asset managers. Vanek is one of the first U.S. asset managers to offer investors access to international markets and recognize early the transformative potential of gold investing, emerging markets, ETFs, and digital assets. That is crazy. They're blowing the horn of Bitcoin. You do your research on blowing the horn, but they're blowing the horn on Bitcoin. It's about to get very finite. If you're not, listen, we're going to be even though we're late to the game, I'd rather be late than miss the whole game. You dig? Just saying. Let me continue. Then you got BlackRock. Who is BlackRock? Most people, some people know, some people don't, but I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain it that way you can understand where the money is coming from. You feel me? And how our world works. American multinational investment company. American multinational investment company. I don't know where the reason I'm reading it like this because I don't know where the hell I've been for the last. Anyway, any, oh shit. BlackRock BlackRock Incorporated is an American multinational investment company founded in 1988. Initially, it was an enterprise risk management and fixed income institutional asset manager. BlackRock is the first largest asset manager with 11.5 trillion in assets under management as as December 31st, 2023. They pretty much control the world, y'all. And they blew the horn too. Okay? It's getting real and a lot of people are going to miss the shit. But we're here now, so we got to lock in and these prices that we're pumping, just enjoy them because you will always have a retracement. Like, nah, I mean, compose yourself. Just compose yourself. It's going to retrace. But for now, you relax. But when it does retrace, you don't be afraid to buy. You don't say it's going to zero. No. But definitely enjoy the good times. But I still feel we're going to continue to go up because of the way these plateaus are forming. Now, since both sides of the kingdom, all you know, since the whole realm is blowing the horn. So if you don't know, Microsoft is about to jump on the Bitcoin train. Microsoft will give shareholders a vote on investing in Bitcoin December 10th, 2024, with the broad recondemning against the motion. I don't listen, y'all. Don't get thrown off the trail. If every asset, if the powers to be, if the powers to be, y'all, if the powers to be are blowing the horn on Bitcoin, and Microsoft is the portal. So you got the visual, you got two ears, and Microsoft is your eyes. You don't think these Microsoft people are even investing in Bitcoin as individual entities like us? Then they're about to go link up with their buddies, pretty much the meeting, and they're gonna vote. What do you think's gonna happen, yo? What do you think's gonna happen? If you think Microsoft is gonna pass up on the chance to get more money, you got common folk like me wanting to get more money. They got money and they want more money. Like, you feel me? You just want to climb higher. Never get comfortable, y'all. Climb as high as you can. We're in this together. Listen, listen. Listen. Don't be caught lacking. What you need to know: Bitcoin has enjoyed something of a rally over the past year, reaching a all new and an all-time high of 73K back in the spring, making the best performing asset of this type in 2024. Improved guidelines at the state level has driven increased confidence in the cryptocurrency, which has even Microsoft seeming interested in jumping on the crypto train. On December 10th, 2024, Microsoft plans to let shareholders vote on whether or not to invest in the currency. And we bought right after or before the Bitcoin halving. And I'll touch on that too. Let me go over to this X, to my X account. You see this? With everything I showed you. See this? Currency regulation in the US by state. And you see the legend down here. Green is friendly, orange is unfriendly, black is unclear, white is indifferent, no ruling. Yo, I just told y'all the powers to be are blowing the horn. The people that control our money, watch it. You know, the people that pretty much say, "Hey, this is what's going on." The people that have the most financial literacy that that I'm lucky to have around because I don't have to deal with that type of shit. You know what I mean? I just want to control electricity. That's all I want to do. That's what makes me happy. That's what gives me satisfaction, a sense of purpose. That is what they do. You think you you think this whole damn thing ain't gonna be green? Sister, early phases, y'all. Early phases. Early phases, yo. Early phases. And then once Microsoft beating it into your head, it's too late. You better get in before they get in. You don't think Microsoft is gonna like a game like ours? Like if Microsoft goes to our page, they see it. Like, nah, I mean, I know they like how it's built. I know they like how it's built. My computer a little slow. I am Dogelon, Dogelon Mars. Miss Dogecoin going to the moon. Join us on the mission to Mars. Right now, currently, still under 6020. Still under 6020. You could get it at 6016. Why wait for a pullback? It's still cheap anyway. These 6 zeros are not. Listen, let me continue. Fuck that shit. Let me continue. Um, Let me go to the governance. You feel me? Still under six. Still under six. Still have 6 zeros. Still under 6 zeros 20. We are currently not in the rank 400 anymore. We're in the 300s now. Go look at the past videos. We're in the 300 now. Uh-oh. We getting close to that $100 million market cap, y'all. We getting real close to that. Before we was like in the 70s, now the 80s. Now we in the 90s, y'all. We in the 90s. Volume. And the volume is up still. 3.9 million in volume and chilling. You seen how we spiked and we're coasting with 3.9 million. Still under $100 million market cap. Currently sitting at $92 million market cap. Still cheap, still affordable. You could get a couple million while things is cheap, because when things get crazy, when things go up, people will give their right toe to have a billion. I ain't gonna hold you. Dogelon Mars Metaverse. You see what our devs are cooking for us? Let our devs cook. You see how you just gotta stay down for the come up, buy the red to get ahead. And then later you're gonna be able to stake it. You're gonna be able to use your Elon and stake it to get land on Mars to build your spot and play online multiplayer missions with your friends. And there'll be different tiers. Like, I mean, we gonna probably have to get gear. We're dealing with annihilators. I don't know if it's like a raid. I don't know if each one's gonna be a raid or it's a swarms, or I don't know, or we just gotta. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work, but it's gonna be fun. Or maybe be different play modes. I don't know. Maybe some multiplayer PvP shit. You know. I don't know. Good storyline, good campaign. Like, you feel me? But I'm pretty sure these people know what they're doing. We just have to stay the course of time. We just have to stay the course of time. Rufus is on the way. You don't think Microsoft is going to want? Come on, man. Once Microsoft really come to the play, it's only a matter of time before it's play to earn games on Xbox. Or maybe Microsoft, this is going to create the push to say we're not buying systems no more. We're actually going to buy gaming towers, because that's the way we're going to be able to play our crypto games online. That's what we're going to need. Like, it's only a matter of time. I'm not going to hold you. I wish I had some money so I could buy some Microsoft. I ain't going to hold you. Last but not least, if you saying Moonbound, I don't want to hear it. How you know it's going to go up? It's going to go to zero. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. Like, it's all nonsense. You know what I mean? It's a scam, and it's a pyramid scheme. Now let me show you something. That way you could confide within your bull. Yeah. So this right here is the Bitcoin rainbow chart. If you don't know, I'm going to explain it. At the top, you got the legend from red to blue. Maximum bubble territory, sell, seriously sell. FOMO intensifies. Is this a bubble? Hold, still cheap, accumulate, buy, basically a fire sale. It's color coordinated. It's called the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Red pretty much being get the hell out of there, and blue pretty much saying buy, buy, buy. Don't listen to the FUD. We're not Bitcoin is not going to zero. Just buy, because the halving is upon us. Things of that nature. But we're not over there. We actually had our halving. All right, but we're in the lime green range, and the lime green range is highlighted still cheap, thick, bold letters, pretty much. We're on the fourth halving. There was 3 halvings before us. It was Bitcoin halving, chop around phase, banana zone got rich. A Bitcoin halving is pretty much they're cutting Bitcoin in half, and they're taking that half and throwing it into the oblivion and leaving the remaining Bitcoins, thus making the price appreciate. So it's Bitcoin halving, chop around, banana zone got rich. Bitcoin halving, chop around, banana zone got rich. Bitcoin halving, chop around, banana zone got rich. Right now we're in Bitcoin halving, chop around. That's it. Like, we barely, this dotted line is barely over our recent all-time highs of the last cycle. This is not, you see how high this one was compared to this one, and this one was compared to this one? Like, we gotta be somewhere up here somewhere. But that's projected later on in the market. You feel me? I'm definitely keeping my eye open going into the end of this year and heading into next year, because everything is, you got to be ready now. You got to be locked in. If you ain't in, you better get in, type shit. But look, this is what I'm trying to say. You're early. You see it. This is the last. This is the last bull run of the last cycle. We went into a bear market. You see, we touched down here and basically a fire sale, climb, climb, climb. So pretty much after Bitcoin goes to, up in these red regions, these fire, get the hell out regions, we gonna let Bitcoin capitulate. You feel me? We're gonna wait for it to go all the way to these dark green, light blue levels. Definitely start buying light blue levels, DCA, but definitely try to catch them blue levels. I'm definitely going to try to catch them blue levels. I'm not going to be so heavy on the trigger once we get our money, because this whole consolidation down, we gotta, we're going to have fun. But we're going to buy our Bitcoin down here. Um, right now, we're on Bitcoin halving chop around phase, you guys. You see it, and it's still cheap and still cheap. We're not even in the hold range. How are you going to feel once we get into the hold range? That's just one level up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. 5 levels. But looking at that last bull run, I'm keeping my eye out on FOMO intensifies and sell, seriously sell. I don't think we're going to go all the way to the red levels, but we could go to the red levels with all the horns being blown, and with Microsoft, they're gonna put it everywhere. They're Microsoft. They just invested into it. Everywhere, it's over. It's ever. Just as much as I make videos, we're talking Microsoft. That's what I'm trying to say, you guys. Get your assets, man. Get your bag right, man. Do what you can. And we're going to grow together. You feel me? We all going to grow together as a unit, as a tribe, break generational curses, and get the shit right with a fresh start. It's perfect timing. They're gonna be writing books about us, saying how much we just fixed the world and fixed the trajectory of civilization. You know what I mean? It's our time now, because ain't no one. Now we know what we got to do as a nation to keep us on track. We got to make sure motherfuckers is for the people and could talk and it's respected. Like, you know what I mean? And now we got crypto. You feel me? And now crypto is respected. Horns are being blown. I'd rather be in it before it's too late. I ain't gonna hold you. But let me go over to the chat. 14 in the chat. What's the word, y'all? What's the word, y'all? Mighty EBD, Mighty EDC. What's the word? Benjamin. Can we get an early Xmas? Maybe. Nope. Yo, no problem. What's the word? Yo, Crypto Brown. What's the word, man? I ain't even see you in there, man. What's the word, Cannon? The largest companies surely have a department of future investment ideas. They know they have to involve or risk having the competition beat them out of the market share. Yeah, you're right, man. And you gotta move with you gotta move with the times. You gotta move with the new technology. And Bitcoin is proving itself. But listen, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I love all of y'all, man. Lock in, hold them bags. It's still cheap zone. Remember, still cheap zone. That way you can't be like, oh, it's about to go to zero. No, it's still cheap zone. Still cheap zone. We're going to go back to zero once we go to seriously sell maximum bubble territory. Like, now, I mean, the FOMO didn't even intensify. This is not FOMO. This is just growth. Like, I mean, it's only the beginning, y'all. But with that being said, I'm out this joint, man. Peace.